This week we watched the cinematic equivalent of mixing Red Bull with cough syrup. That's right, we watched 2001's Monkeybone, starring Brendan Fraser and Whoopi Goldberg. I'm DJ.
And I'm Raz.
Welcome to the Tapeworm Podcast. Why is every movie that we watch horny?
I don't know. Maybe it's saying something about us.
Probably. You know what? What'll say even more about us is this was actually one of my childhood movies.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is one that I absolutely loved watching. My parents hated it, but I love this movie. I don't know if they hated it because it's a bad movie, which it is, or if it's because I should not have been watching it at the age that I was watching it at. What did we say? It came out in 2001?
I believe so, yeah.
I was watching it when I was 6 years old.
Well, not necessarily. You could have been a little older, but definitely weren't much older.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I was watching it in the 90s, so it must have been, 2000, straight on 2001. Yeah, not to show too much of my hand here, but I fucking love this movie. This movie's great.
Hey, that's fine. No one's perfect.
Fair. I mean, it may have destroyed Brendan Fraser's career, but I'm happy we got it. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, after you said that, I'm not.
Fair. So, did you know that this was actually based off of a graphic novel?
I did not know.
So, it's based off of a graphic novel called Darktown. I'm not sure how to pronounce this name. I believe it's Kaja Blackley was the author. Apparently, I have not read the graphic novel. I'm interested in it now. But apparently the movie goes wildly off book.
As Hollywood does.
Yeah. This movie was directed by Henry Selick. He's the stop-motion mastermind behind Nightmare Before Christmas and James and the Giant Peach, which explains why, the movie does look really good. The stop-motion is really fun. The animation, like Monkeybone, you can tell he's an early 2000s animation, but I think I like that style of animation, especially when it's live action mixed with some sort of animation. I do really like that. So Monkeybone is completely stop motion. I thought he was partially computer animated as well.
Yeah, I was trying to look at that too, but I was like, no, I'm pretty sure he stopped.
Yeah, he is completely, yeah. Yeah, so the movie actually uses a mix of live action, stop motion, and prosthetic makeup. And some of these practical effects, like when you go into the Dreamland or Comaville, I forget what exactly it's called, some of the characters in that area look so fucking good. And it's all practical effects for the most part. There are some animated, like Monkeybone is stop motion. But the one that comes to mind, I think he was the giant Cyclops man with the tiny body. Do you remember him?
Not offhand, no.
Dude, he looks so good. I can't remember if he was a live action or stop motion now, but he looks so fucking good.
Oh, okay. No, I'm looking at the scene right now, and yeah, he looks stop motion to me.
Stop motion on that one?
Oh, let me bring it up.
It's been a few days since I watched it. There's so many characters in that Dreamland sequence that I actually forget how many people are there.
That might be prosthetic, actually, now that I'm looking at it more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's also like an elephant man that looks really good. I'll tell you what though, the Catwoman waitress. Do you remember her?
No, that I do not know.
No, look her up because god damn it, she could get it right now. I'll tell you what. I feel like this movie is what defined my sexuality as a child.
Okay, that's an interesting take, but sure. See, mine came from like, what was it? Scooby-Doo and I can't. It's the three.
The Three Witches.
Yeah.
Yeah. The like gothic rock girl band.
Yes.
Yeah.
There were some other instances too, but that was probably the earliest.
You take that, mix it with the Catwoman here, and add in Marilyn Manson, and you got mine.
Hot take. You should probably take Marilyn Manson out of that.
Why?
All the love to him. I don't think he's objectively attractive.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say because he's a terrible fucking person.
No, I maybe I should know more about him. I really don't.
I've heard some things that he might be a terrible person, but I don't think it's necessarily him. I think it was the makeup, the idea of that heavy makeup style that kind of defined what I was attractive to. At that time, it has very much changed at this point. Like, that was probably like what I was attracted to in my teenage years.
That's fair. I mean,
You know,
hey, things change.
Yeah.
What doesn't change, though, is my confusion over this movie.
What are you confused about? It makes perfect sense.
Sure, if your everyday life and wet dreams are nightmare fuel.
I mean, literally, that is part of the movie.
I mean, it does appear to be the main point of the movie.
I'm trying to think what is the... There's this whole side plot in this movie that is just about nightmares.
Is that when he's on the operating table?
Yeah, the drawing that he did. So the girlfriend works in this like dream study group thing, and they basically created a serum to cause nightmares.
Okay.
So that's like a whole side plot that we'll get into that in a minute, but real quick, I want to talk to you about the budget. So this movie was a box office bomb. You want to take a guess on the budget?
So it'd be an unfair guess because I did actually look this up.
You see it?
Yeah.
Did you see what it made?
Yes.
Okay, so the budget was $75 million. It made less than $8 million.
Yeah. Now, that 75 is not taking into account any marketing that they did.
That's fair, yes. And I don't know how heavily this movie was marketed, but I don't really remember seeing too much about it.
To be fair, it was early days.
Yeah. Now, one thing that while we were watching it, there was somebody in here that I was like, holy shit. There's a famous person here.
No, it definitely had some interesting, casting. There were some faces I did not expect.
Yeah. So I was watching it and I was like, holy shit, Stephen King's in this movie. I don't remember seeing Stephen King in this movie. Do you remember seeing him? It's a very short cameo.
No.
Okay. So I dead ass thought that it was Stephen King. Okay. As it turns out, it was not Stephen King. So this movie came out in 2001. Safe to say it was probably shot in like 2000. In 1999, Stephen King was hit by a car while doing his like daily walk. He was, getting healthier. He was trying to quit drinking, smoking, everything, and the cocaine. So he started doing daily walks. And a man was driving. He said that one of his dogs got out of the back seat and was trying to get into the cooler. So he wasn't looking at the road for that, and he ended up hitting Stephen King. He broke his hip, shattered his leg, and collapsed the lung, but he survived. But after that, Stephen King he was kind of more serious about the roles that he would take. I've actually heard two thoughts on this. The actual, what they came out and said was there was a scheduling error, but from people closer to Stephen King, he started taking more closer looks at the cameos that he was giving, and he decided Monkeybone was not something that he wanted to do. But yeah, so that was not actually Stephen King in the movie. I definitely thought it was. They ended up finding a lookalike at the last moment, and I think he did a fucking great job. He actually has one of my favorite lines in this movie, and that's... Shit, I'm trying to think of what it was now. He says something along the lines of, "Does anybody have a nightlight? I'm scared of the dark." Which is just fucking hilarious for Stephen King to say. But yeah, do you have anything else that you want to throw in the beginning here?
No.
All right, can you read IMDb's little plot dump for this movie?
Sure. So, in a coma, cartoonist finds himself trapped within his own underground creation and must find a way to get back, while racing against his popular but treacherous character, Monkeybone.
Okay. I feel like that is the first third of the movie. It goes much crazier at that point, but we'll get into that in a second. I want to talk about this opening real quick, because it opens up with... Well, first it opens up with him drawing a proposal to his girlfriend. That's the opening credits and stuff. I don't really need that. But right after that, it opens up with a Monkeybone cartoon, and this is fucking crazy. So it's basically like him as a kid talking, or it's him as an adult talking to a therapist, and it cuts back to him as a kid in his, I don't remember, was it third grade or some shit? And he's talking about this teacher that he had, and she takes off a shawl and she has like the underarm, like she used to be a heavy person, now she has like, I don't know what they're actually called.
The flabby arms. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna call them bat wings.
Okay.
You know, that type of deal. And as a kid, he makes like this dick joke where you see like his pants start jumping up and all the kids start laughing at him and he gets super fucking horny. Like, once again, I don't understand why these movies we watch are horny. Also, why is this kid in 3rd grade so fucking horny for these arm flaps? But I'll tell you what, those arm flaps could get it right now. Yeah, turned me on this whole time watching. No, I'm fucking with you.
But I don't know, DJ, we might have to do some serious self-reevaluation.
Better help.
Yeah.
if you want to sponsor. So yeah, you see his like pants start rising and shit, and Monkeybone just bursts out of his fucking pants, and Monkeybone just starts being a fucking terror. And then that episode fucking ends, and it's a test screening for this new Monkeybone TV show or whatever, and everybody's all happy and excited. And I'm thinking, if that was a cartoon short that I was watching, I would never watch that again. You know what I mean? Like, that was the most boring cartoon that I've ever fucking seen in my life. How is that going to continue? They said that they signed on for like 12 episodes or something. So is it just him always going to be getting horny and having fucking Monkeybone jumping out of his pants?
Guess so. I mean, Hollywood's not exactly known for its best decisions all the time.
That's true. They did sign off on this movie. So what ends up happening, he ends up convincing his girlfriend to leave this party for them signing off on everything. And they're loading, he drives, was it a Volkswagen Beetle that he drove?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was too. So they load this fucking car up with a bunch of Monkeybone merch, and that's the main reason why I can't tell what it is. There's too much shit everywhere. And he's trying to like push the stuff down behind him and accidentally inflates a giant inflatable Monkeybone, which ends up hitting the gas while he's in reverse and slams them into, I think, like a building across the street.
Yeah.
And him and his girlfriend are in the car. He gets put into a coma. She has like one little scratch on her cheek. So I don't fucking know what the whole thing is. Like, how safe are those damn Volkswagens?
Apparently not very much. At least not according to this movie.
I mean, I think the passenger side is fucking great, but the driver will always die. I don't understand. So you see Brendan Fraser, his name's Stu Miley in the movie, which they never play into the joke, but it would be S. Smiley. But I don't think they ever play into that at all.
I can't remember one.
Yeah, it's like perfectly set up, but it just isn't, it's never there. But yeah, he ends up getting terrorized by his creations, or mostly just Monkeybone down there. But yeah, you end up meeting Death, and seeing Death be played by Whoopi Goldberg was just fucking amazing to me. I love Whoopi Goldberg, even though she plays, like, she has some really shitty roles sometimes, but I do love her.
Yeah, there's not many films I'm particularly fond of with Whoopi, but this is one of them that I thought she did a good job in.
There are some movies that she did that are just fucking shit, that are great. Like, just because she's in it. Like, she is giving, even when she doesn't give it her all, there's something about her that just makes the movies feel more fun when she comes in. It might just be like how her personality is. It's kind of like when you see Wanda Sykes come into a movie. Do you know Wanda Sykes? Okay. You'll probably know her voice, but she's another hilarious person, and I think it's just the way that their voices carry that just, I don't know, it completely changes the whole performance for me. But she plays Death. They end up finding out that, like, there's these exit passes, and it lets you go back to Earth, like, get out of the coma. Because there's other people in this coma land who are in comas, and they get out. Somehow, like, the one person that gets out is, like, this 95-year-old man that looks like he's about ready to die. And he's, like, dancing over to the exit to get back out. And then there's, like, this young-ass dude that just dies. It's like, why did he get to go out? But, like, what? So they get this... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying, it's a good metaphor. Is that the right word? For life in general.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, what the only the good die young, that kind of shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But yeah, so they end up deciding that they're going to go steal an exit pass from death. And what ends up happening is Monkeybone steals the exit pass from Brendan Fraser. And he goes back, and Monkeybone's now in Brendan Fraser's body, back on Earth, which you find out later is all part of their plan. Like, all of the people in Coma Land have come together and came up with this plan. But that leads to one of my favorite parts of this fucking movie. And basically, Brendan Fraser goes back to Whoopi Goldberg and he's like, listen, I need to go back. Monkeybone's got my body right now. He's causing some shit. I want to go back to, Earth. And she's like, well, because he has your body, you don't have a body to go into. So we'll have to find you a different body. So they send him into... Yeah, so he comes into Chris Kattan's body, which he is a gymnast who recently snapped his neck and died. And this leads to one of my favorite gags in the fucking movie. He is in the operating table, or not operating table, but he's in the morgue, and he's an organ donor, so they are actively collecting his organs, and he comes right back, like he comes back to life and sits up, and nobody's shocked that he's come back to life. Like, all the doctors, they all just start chasing after him, like, wait, we're not done harvesting your organs belong to us. So the entire time that he's running around, because he's trying to find his girlfriend Julie, who is with Monkeybone in Brendan Fraser's body. So he's running all over the place trying to find this. And these fucking doctors are like following behind him. Like, don't hurt the organs. That's all we care about. But it's just really good physical comedy from Chris Kattan. Cause like his neck's broken. So he's holding his head up by his hair. Like, I've never seen somebody move like that, I guess. And it just made me laugh so fucking hard. That's one of my favorite things in this movie. Did you even see that part?
I did, yeah.
Okay. I know you were saying that you were kind of in and out of this movie.
Yeah, for some reason it couldn't hold my attention.
Yeah, that's fair. It definitely wasn't for everyone.
No, but I do know the scene you're talking about, and it is quite funny.
Yeah, it is very...
Yeah, the scene where he wakes up and his arm's in it, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, because he wakes up and the, like, doctor's in his stomach pulling out organs. So he, like, jumps up and he goes and grabs, what is it, like a roll of duct tape? And he duct tapes his fucking stomach back together. And he's just running around with duct tape on his stomach. And then
Oh no.
He goes back to Brendan Fraser's house and he grabs a spoon, like a wooden spoon, puts it on his head, and then tapes it around his head so that way it holds his fucking head up instead of keep falling over like it was. It's so fucking funny. So yeah, so he ends up catching up. So during all of this, you find out that Monkeybone teamed up with the people from the Coma Land to create more nightmares or something. Basically, he goes to the real world. Brendan Fraser's girlfriend Julie works at this like sleep research place, and they make this like, I don't know, nightmare juice where if you take too much of it, or like if you're introduced to this juice, you end up having nightmares. So he ends up stealing a bunch of it and he's putting it in Monkeybone like dolls, where these dolls, they have a finger, like a thumb in their ass, and the whole joke is you pull the thumb out of the ass and like a fart cloud comes out, because fart jokes are the jokes that we're making in this fucking movie. So he ends up filling the nightmare juice into the fart cloud juice, and his plan is to get everybody to have a bunch of these dolls and just start creating more nightmares to send to the Coma Land. So Chris Kattan as Brendan Fraser ends up comes up, and the fucking cops come after him, the doctors come after him, they're all fucking yelling and shit. And
no, the entire chase from when he wakes up to throughout the rest of the movie, pretty much, where they're chasing him, it is quite funny.
It is very funny. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out, because it kind of wraps up really fucking quick, doesn't it?
From that point, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Because
it's about 2/3 into the movie.
Well, I specifically remember like them getting the exit pass and pausing the movie and being like, it's only 30 minutes in. So I remember there being a whole lot more to this movie. And when I paused it, there was still like 40 minutes left. So I'm like, yeah, some shit's going to happen here. But I don't know, it felt so quick after Chris Kattan comes in. It just like, it feels like the movie just wraps the fuck up and bounces out.
No, it definitely does. It's just before the halfway point where Monkeybone enters Stu's body, Brendan Fraser's body.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's like the final third where he wakes up in Kattan's body.
You know what? I feel like a big thing is it's another issue that we had with, what's it called? What was the last movie we just, George of the Jungle, where there's so much physical comedy that it just feels like it goes super fast at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's a fair comment.
Okay, good, because I just want to make sure that I wasn't the only one that felt that way. Just, yeah, because as soon as Chris Kattan comes in, it's like the highlight of the movie. It becomes super funny. Anyway, so he ends up convincing Julie that he's really Brendan Fraser. He gives the ring. She says yes. Something happens. I don't remember what happens exactly. Both Monkeybone and, well, Chris Kattan as Brendan Fraser and Brendan Fraser as Monkeybone get attached to like a helium balloon and they're flying around.
Yeah.
And somebody shoots the helium balloon, right? I think a cop is like, don't worry, I can get him down. And he shoots it and they end up falling to their death, I guess. But no, they go right back into coma land. And Whoopi Goldberg's death was basically like, I like you guys, so I'm sending you back. But she sends them both together?
Yeah, she puts Monkeybone back in his like head.
Yeah.
Because I think she says you're kind of boring without him.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. He ends up coming back to life, or back out of the coma, and fucking immediately just proposes to Julie, and they're magically back in, like, everything's fixed and everything's fine. And I feel like Raz just wasted an hour and a half, and I had the best fucking time of my life.
That sums it up pretty well. I just want to say two things, too.
Yeah.
One, that soul patch that Monkeybone did to his face.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Detestable.
Okay, he did, like, when Monkeybone takes over Brendan Fraser's body, he just does this whole, it's a soul patch. Does he have a little bit of a gold goatee too?
I don't remember the goatee. I remember sideburns.
Yes, sideburns and a soul patch at
like
least.
orange-ish suit.
Yeah, which I mean, I'm all, oh my god, I just realized the gaudy suit is because he's orange. Like Monkeybone himself. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Jesus, I didn't even realize that till now. But yeah, he changes up the whole style, and god, does he throw like an earring in there too?
I think so.
I think he doesn't, like, one single earring, and it's just like, alright, calm down, buddy. It's like he fell into a Hot Topic or something.
Yeah, there's like a big chain around his neck.
Yeah.
Sideburns, goatee. I don't see an earring, no.
No?
No goatee, excuse me. Like a soul patch, but yeah.
What was your second point?
The ending, like the final scene. Like, it's not even a scene, it's just the final, like, 5 seconds of the movie. I don't get. Did I miss something completely?
I can't remember it for some reason.
The guy, like, coming out of the fountain with a blue face and being like, everybody, take off your clothes.
Yes, I guess you did miss it, because he gets shot in the face with the nightmare fuel. So the purple is just because, like, the purple staining is the nightmare fuel, nightmare juice, whatever. The juice is purple.
I gotcha.
So he ends up getting shot with it, and he's staring at the mirror in the bathroom, and the clothing that he's wearing is like trying to eat him. So he got hit with such a large dose that he is having like awake nightmares. It's like a bad acid trip for him. So he thinks that his clothing is trying to eat him, so he starts ripping off his clothing, and he starts running around naked throughout the party. And that's one of the big reasons why there's enough of a distraction to allow Julie to entertain Chris Kattan as being Brendan Fraser. So he kind of like fucks off for a little bit and you kind of forget about him. And that's why he pops up at the end. Like, everyone take off your clothes. They're evil.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Out of context, it was just, what?
Yeah. I mean, out of context, it does kind of fit the kind of the direction of this movie, though, too.
Yeah, no, fair point.
We did miss a whole, like, so when he's in the coma, or his sister immediately comes and she's like, how long? Like, give me a time frame, because...
Yeah, like, what a bitch.
Yeah, like, I think in my notes, I literally wrote, the sister's a cunt.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, he's not even in the hospital for, like, 24 hours. And she's like, waitress. Oh, you finally saw her?
Yeah, I get it.
You get it? Yeah. See?
No, hold on a second. I'm the one with the VTuber model. Mm-hmm. And yet you're the one I'm thinking is a furry?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. See, I'm not a furry. I don't like the big suits and everything. But maybe like a little tail and some cat ears.
Hey, listen, we don't kink shame here.
Yeah, no shame. Yeah,
if you like
weird.
Feet, go away.
Yeah,
sorry guys.
I don't like feet at all. To the point where like I don't want to see your feet in sandals. I don't want to see open-toed shoes. I don't like going to the beach. Like, put some fucking socks on.
DJ for President 2028. First executive order. No open-toed shoes.
No open-toed shoes ever. No Crocs either. Just the fucking...
Now, there is a campaign... what's the word I'm looking for? Campaign promise I can get behind.
Yeah. Open-toe shoes?
No, banning them.
That's what I meant.
Sorry, Crocs, my bad.
Crocs. Just full-on no Crocs.
Totally waste of money. I don't care how comfy they are pointless as shoes. You're better off just wearing a good pair of socks.
Fair.
Or just go all the way and just go sandals.
No, fuck sandals. Ban sandals.
Ban both.
Yeah, fuck it. Honestly, like, I have a pair of slippers that I like more than Crocs. They have a nice hard sole.
Hey, that's fair. I get it. Slippers are comfy.
Sorry, your V2 model is kind of tripping out.
My apologies. I was looking down.
Okay. I didn't know what the fuck to do.
I'm having a little too much fun with this. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, so the doctor was like, we'll give him 30 days. After 30 days, there's brain damage. So on day 30 is when she's like, let's pull the plug. Hurry up. Tick, 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 tick. She dead ass is just like, they're kind of talking, kind of understand, like, you know, let's do this respectfully, everything. Not like giving the last rites or anything like that. But she just kind of like tugs on the doctor like, hurry up, let's pull the fucking plug. Like, she's the one paying for him to be in the hospital or some shit. But yeah, that was Monkeybone. I mean, there's not too much to talk about this one. It definitely has some moments where it lulls a little bit, but I personally, I had a fun time just sitting and watching. I started taking notes, and halfway through I was just like, nah, I just want to watch it.
No, that's fair. It definitely has some interesting points. I just don't think this kind of movie quite appeals to me. Like how would you describe this? Like some kind of like psycho comedy?
Like genre wise?
Yeah, pretty much. Or subgenre, probably more specifically.
How would I describe it? Maybe like a dark psychological comedy. That's getting very specific, but
no, I think it's apt. I like my psycho comedy better.
Yeah.
I think you gotta have something a little messed up here to enjoy this.
Fair. Or watch it when you're 6 years old and never stop watching it.
I mean, that's a fair point too.
I mean, so I think a big part of it, at least for me, is yes, I watched it when I was like 6 years old, and to see watching like live action mixed with animation as a kid was always just amazing to me. I absolutely loved Who Framed Roger Rabbit for that reason. But yeah, I feel like this movie at least did that very well. The combination of the animation and the live action. It definitely kept my interest. Even now, like watching it this week, I had a great fucking time with it.
No, that's fair. I don't have any complaints with the art directing, the style, the stop motion animation. I think it was all done well. I don't know if it's the story. pacing or if the humor just didn't really hit with me.
That's fair. I can understand that. I will say everyone else that I showed this movie to was like, that movie sucked. So I don't know if it's just me, but
I mean,
it very well might be nostalgia.
and there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has
Yeah.
their guilty flicks.
Yeah. And I mean, like, as long as it's nothing weird, it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like it was Jeffrey Jones or something.
Yeah.
You don't know who Jeffrey Jones is, do you?
Yeah.
You know him. I know you know him.
The actor?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
He's a pedophile. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of things wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, absolutely
Like
loved
legit,
him.
like convicted?
Yes. I believe 2001 is when he got.
He only got 5 years probation for soliciting child pornography.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would need the context. There's things that are worse, but not much.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's a
Like
shitty
one
person.
step farther is God. What's his name? The guy that would show up at their doorstep, Chris Hansen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's like the one step farther. Like yeah. Like,
Yeah.
at least he wasn't
was like-
that I know of.
I was like, where are you going with this showing up on the doorstep? Like, who showed up on your doorstep as a child? But that makes more sense. Ugh. Which I'm waiting for it. Oh, shit. I'm waiting for it to get revealed that Chris Hansen, like, did some
that
weird
would be
shit,
like
too.
the biggest plot twist.
Oh, yeah, dude. I wouldn't know what to believe anymore. Like, and I'm sorry, but Chris Hansen, I fucking love watching Chris Hansen. Anyway, on a scale 1 to 5 stars, what are you thinking?
Well, I definitely can't give it a 4 because it just doesn't deserve that in my opinion. I didn't fall
Okay.
asleep,
Okay.
so I don't think it deserves a 1. And
Okay.
it had some good parts. So I'd say a 2. Yeah.
Fair. Nah, this shit's like a 10-star for me. Like, if I can find a special edition Blu-ray or something,
Really?
yeah, this will go right up there on a shelf, man. If I could get a poster, I'll throw a poster up on my wall.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what? If you ever meet Brendan Fraser, that's what you gotta have him sign.
100%. I will. If I meet Brendan Fraser, I will make a fucking sock monkey and have him sign that shit. Like, or have him sign my body and just go and get it tattooed.
Wow. So
What?
just going off Amazon,
I thought you were going to say you have some sort of problem with that. I'm like, you wouldn't get a famous person to sign and tattoo you?
no, probably not. No.
No?
No, the multi-format Blu-ray off of Amazon for Monkeybone. You need to take out like a small loan for it. It's like
Yeah.
$360. Now,
I believe that.
supposedly, you can get the Blu-ray, I guess, just by itself for like $18.
Okay. So I wonder what the multi-format is.
I assume it's
Like,
like
is it a Blu-ray DVD combo?
Blu-ray, DVD, and probably like maybe a digital copy.
If you like this and you want to see more from us, go ahead and follow us over on TikTok at TapewormPod. Don't forget to like and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Join us next time when we kick off spooky season with a childhood classic, Casper from 1995. This has been Tapeworm, a movie podcast. Until next time. Bye.
See ya.